Hello and welcome to SKTV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Centre and state governments collaborate on comprehensive three-phase plan to facilitate safe return of internally displaced persons to their homes, asserts Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar. Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar says there is expectation of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Manipur, but not yet confirmed. Combined security forces recover significant cache of arms, ammunition and explosives during search operations across hill districts of Manipur. Ancient artifacts discovered at Sangai Imphal near Chinkhai Pukri inside Kangla Fort during excavation carried out by Manipur State Archaeology Department. And Institute of Cooperative Management Imphal organizes walkathon celebrating International Cooperative Year 2025, promoting inclusive development through cooperative movements. And now the news in detail. Chief Secretary of Manipur Prashant Kumar Singh has asserted that centre and state authority have worked out a three-phase plan to facilitate for return of internally displaced persons to their homes. Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar was speaking on the sidelines of second Foundation Day celebration of Manipur State Commission for the Scheduled Tribes, which was held at Sangai Hall of Hotel Imphal Classic today. Speaking to media, the Chief Secretary maintained that for those displaced persons who can return immediately, rehabilitation will be completed by July itself, and the second round of rehabilitation will be carried out by October, while the third phase will be allowed by December. However, for those persons whose houses have been completely destroyed, government will be providing 1.3 lakh plus 1.73 lakh rupees for construction of houses. Government also plans to provide some sort of monetary assistance to those displaced persons whose houses have suffered damages and require fixing. Speaking further, Prashant Kumar also informed that displaced persons from More or Kangpokpi or Churchandpur who cannot return to their homes by December will be allowed to stay at prefabricated houses, and government plans to build 1,000 more prefabricated houses, while adding that government will be shutting relief camps by December.
We have come up with a three-phase plan. First is those who want to immediately go back. So that is by July. A good number will go back. They have already started going back. The number which was 62,000 in the beginning is now about 57,000. And as we speak, yesterday I took stock of Churchandpur and Kangpokpi. People have started going back. So first round will go back by July. The second round by October. And the third round by December. Now for this, let me tell you, there are 2-3 types of help that the government is planning. One is for about 8,000 or 7,000, I'm not just forgetting, houses which have been destroyed. There we are planning to give 1.3 plus 1.73 lakhs so that they take that money and build their house wherever they want to build. The second is a category where about again 7,000 where people have fled their house, but the house has not been damaged. I mean not destroyed. But over 2 years of neglect, it has been dilapidated. So there will be some kind of monetary help for those people also, so that they can go and set up their house and start their living. And the third category is even after December, there will be a good amount of when I say about number can be about anything around 8 to 10,000 who will not be able to go back immediately. For example, people who have come back from say maybe More or some people from Kangpokpi or Churchandpur, they will be allowed to stay in the prefabricated houses, for which we are building 1,000 more prefab houses. But the camps are planned to be shut by December. The farming is also going on peacefully. Adequate arrangements have been made, and I am glad to share that both sides are farming together. I mean within eyeball to eyeball distance, and they are sharing water. That's a very good sign. We have appealed to all the CSs also to just maintain calm.
When asked about visit of Prime Minister Modi to Manipur, Chief Secretary clarified that the visit is not confirmed yet, even though there is expectation of a visit. He also added that PM's visit to Manipur is likely and is being planned, but no dates have been fixed yet. While speaking about the recent order to make Aadhaar registration process stringent, Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar maintained that police stations have been informed to check any immigrants who have illegally acquired Aadhaar cards. Chairperson of Manipur State Commission for the Scheduled Tribes, T. Matthew Rongmai, Additional Chief Secretary of Tribal Affairs and Hills, Anurag Bajpal, Additional Chief Secretary Finance, Vivek Diwangan, and other eminent persons graced the function.
Big rumors regarding the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Manipur. Not that we are aware of. An expectation is there, but then nothing has come as of now. A lot of things are ready for inauguration. Whether it from wherever it is done, civil secretary is one, police headquarters is there, IT SEZ is there, the building is there. In addition, the outside Manipur also, the Manipur Bhavan in Dwarka, a huge structure, huge building is ready now. Manipur Bhavan, Kanyu Bhavan in Calcutta is also ready. There are other things of other departments. Saski, a lot of works have come up. So all of it can be inaugurated together or that depends.
In a major breakthrough, joint security forces comprising Manipur Police, Assam Rifles, Army and Central Armed Police Forces CAPFs recovered significant cache of arms, ammunition and explosives during a coordinated operation across the hill districts of Manipur. The operation, launched on the basis of specific intelligence inputs, was carried out from the midnight of July 3rd to the morning of July 4th, targeting suspected hideouts in Teknopal, Kangpopi, Chandel and Surchampur districts. The simultaneous raids in multiple interior locations led to the seizure of 203 weapons, various explosives and warlike materials. The recovered weapons include 21 incest rifles, 26 self-loading rifles SLRs, 11 AK series rifles, 2 sniper rifles, 3 carbines, 17.303 rifles, 2 51mm mortars, 2 MA assault rifles, 3 M79 grenade launchers, 18 single-shot breech loaders, 11 bolt action rifles, 6 pistols, 3 country-made pistols, 1 .22 rifle, 3 lethal grenades, 4 muzzle-loaded rifles, 31 single-bore guns and 38 Pompey guns. The ammunition and explosives recovered include 29 rounds of 5.56 mm, 8 rounds of 7.62 mm, 30 improvised explosive devices IEDs, 10 hand grenades, 9 Pompey shells, 2 lethal grenades. Meanwhile, a statement from the Office of the Director General of Police DGP Manipur described the operation as significant achievement in the ongoing efforts to restore peace and public safety in the state. The statement added that these intelligence-based coordinated operations in the hill districts represent a major step in ensuring safety and security of citizens and maintaining public order. Moreover, the DGP's office urged public to extend full cooperation to police and security forces by reporting any suspicious activity or information related to illegal arms. Meanwhile, in one of the operations that was conducted in the last 24 hours in the forest of Mavvom village under Surchampur district, security forces recovered 1 country-made AK rifle with magazine, 1 lethal gun, 4 country-made pistols with magazine, 3 country-made single-barrel rifles, 1 country-made Sten carbine, 4 Pompeys of various sizes, 6 5.56 mm live ammunition, 6 5.56 mm empty cases, 1 7.62 mm AK-47 live ammunition, 9 7.62 mm empty cases, 3 rounds of Pompey live, 6 12-gauge rounds, 2 7.62 mm BDR SLR empty cases, 1 empty case of lethal ammunition and military gears including BP jacket, helmet, Baofeng walkie-talkie set and a pair of jungle boot. In Bishnupur district, security forces recovered 1.32 pistol with 2 empty magazines and 2 live rounds of .32 mm ammunition from Wangu Naudakong area under Kumbi police station in Bishnupur district. A team of Archaeologists State Department unearthed some artifacts and items including a retaining wall and drain while digging at Sangai Imphal located near Chinkhai Pukri inside Kangla complex. The items will be sent to Birbal Sahani Institute of Paleobotany in Lucknow for further study. Speaking to SKTV News over the phone, Assistant Archaeologist of State Archaeology Office Dr. Samuralatpam Sujata Devi, who was part of the team as excavation director, said the excavation was carried out after getting approval from Archaeology of India, Director of Arts and Culture K. Dinamani and Superintendent K. Shashikanta. She also informed that the drains were unearthed during the excavation and pits were also discovered during the excavation. On digging about 1.5 feet under the drain, various broken pots were discovered along with coins with Victoria 1886 embossed on it. Bullets were also recovered from the drain. The age of these recovered items can be ascertained only after receiving the report from Birbal Sahani Institute of Paleobotany, which will take about 6 months. In connection with the International Cooperative Year 2025, Institute of Cooperative Management ICM Imphal organized a cooperative walkathon today to raise awareness about achievements of the Ministry of Cooperation. In a vibrant display of unity and awareness, the Cooperative Walkathon 2025 was flagged off today from the ICM complex at Lumphale, organized by Institute of Cooperative Management Imphal. Speaking to media, ICM Imphal Director Khoichung Rangamlian Aimol said that the walkathon aims to make people more aware of the successful cooperative movements taken up over the past 4 years. He added that plans are underway to introduce Bachelor of Business Management, Agro-Business and Cooperative Management courses at ICM from next year under the University Cooperation Framework. He also mentioned that efforts are on to bring in various research projects to further boost cooperative education and practical engagement in the sector.
University ki makhada koi chana ba topic koi Bachelor of Business Administration, Agri-Business Management, natraga koi Cooperative Management. Isi ki hiram na su koi laukat kani. Ito kanta na kana laibiri ba koi Manipur sida koi cooperative si henna chaukat haninga ye damakta koi aisin na su research and project consultancy development na su koi na kana laukat kani hayo si isi makaini dugi masigi koi na chakka dauriba khomsat si koi Ministry of Cooperation na masigi handaki chahi mari manung masida lairiba masigi sige achievement si koi na tangthokningai gi damakta koi sigi changkhat sigi khomsat si silibani.
Representatives of the Rongmei Naga Council, Manipur, called on Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla at Raj Bhavan today. The representatives of Rongmei Naga Council and Governor deliberated on ways to enhance public services and infrastructure in Tamenglong district. Rongmei Naga Council also apprised the Governor on issues concerning delay in public distribution service and on lack of power infrastructure, lack of staffs in healthcare, poor road and other inconveniences in Tamenglong district. The Governor also assured full support for holistic development. On the other hand, representatives of all Manipur Polo Association also met Governor Bhalla at Raj Bhavan. The meeting focused on concerns regarding development of polo and related matters, to which Governor also gave assurance to take necessary steps to promote and preserve the rich legacy of polo in the state. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla also met with members of Manipur Drivers Association today. The association shared insights for enhancing transport connectivity across the state. The discussion focused on improving road infrastructure and exploring new routes for smooth delivery of essential goods. The Governor also appreciated their dedication and assured supportive action for better logistics. Manipur reported 5 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the total infected number in the state to 280. An official update issued today informed that 2 new cases each were found in Imphal West and Imphal East districts, while 1 case was reported from Chandel district. Meanwhile, 15 persons were discharged today. At present, there are 63 active cases in the state. Members of Nambol Khori Lekai Chingmang Apunba Meira Shanglen took out a sit-in protest against arrest of members of Arambai Tengol and Meira Paibi from Nambol area by Bishnupur District Police. Speaking in this regard, Joint Secretary of Nambol area Apunba Meira Paibi Mongjam Chandani condemned the arrest of Arambai Tengol members who have taken the responsibility of protecting civilians and their properties during the violent conflict. Meitei Tribe Union MMTU has conveyed greetings to people on the occasion of Kanglen, the last day of Rath Yatra, which will be celebrated tomorrow. In a press note, MMTU has prayed for harmony among all communities and also urged people to not create division on the basis of religious faith. The press note issued by Secretary Organization of MMTU Takhelambam Parijat further appealed communities to avoid promoting the idea of Meitei-centric nationalism or Naga nationalism, but to stand united as one. As part of the second phase of flood relief, Lions International District 322D, in collaboration with Lions Club of Imphal Valley and Lions Club of Imphal Valley Next Generation, provided essential items including rice and pulses to the flood-affected residents of Soibam Lekai, Wangkai Khunau in Imphal East District. The relief materials were handed over during a simple function held at a Citizens Hall complex. Local MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar personally attended the event and interacted with the residents. MLA Arun Kumar expressed his gratitude to Lions Club for their continued humanitarian service. He acknowledged their sacrifice and consistent support to the needy, especially during times of crisis. The MLA also added that he will take up all necessary steps for the development of his constituency.
मियोइबगी सेवा तौनिंगबगी वाखलोन चेनबा अवाना तारकपदा मदुदा छरु याबा इ वाखलोन चेनबा मियोइ म्याम अमन पुनसिलगा सेमबा दुनबा क्लब अमनी केंद्रसिदा लेरिबा अवाना तारबसिंगा मतेंग पांगबीबा ताना थंगबा पिबीबा मसे तकि ममे ममल यामी सिगुम्बा एक्टिविटीज तौरपा म्यामसिदा एकोइ कुननसु सपोर्ट तौबम थोइ मथा तारकपदसु मियोइबगी सिगुम्बा लापकांदा मथंग कागी सेवा तौबिरकनि हाबगी हाजजबसु आइगी वाखल चेंजै आइगी साइटिगिसु आइगुम्बा लायंस क्लब न दरकार लेगु मतमदा दिसिं के मतमदा आइसु सरुक दाजगे सपोर्ट तौजगे आइकोइ मियोइबगी.
Speaking to media, Citizens Club President N. Mahindra informed that the items provided by Lions Club are intended for around 100 beneficiaries. The distribution process began today and will continue in the coming days to ensure all those identified receive the support.
Lions Club na household samada mating pangbiramba loinana Sitin Wankai Honorable MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar na Wankai Kendra Sigi Manung the Ladiba Koi Citizens Club na Koliba Swim like I Masung Wankuno the Lengbirkana Sing is all Sigi Polam Sing Mating Pang Lengbirk Pasi Club Ki Mike de Tagachava Fongokchari Loina na Lions Club na Pibia Aduga Honorable MLA na Mating Pangbiriba Punamaxing Asi Lieptana Matang Pangbirkani have it Hazabasu Citizens Club Ki Mike de Tamzari Aduga Senior Reporter Oriba Aruna Gi Extend Talk Presida Honorable MLA Ayama Thangjam Arun Kumar na Lengbiraktuna journalist Amada Angam Mating Pangbirambagi Damuktasu Citizens Club Ki Maiki Degi Tagachaba Pongokchari.
Wankai MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar has called on the public to respect and support journalists, especially during these challenging times in Manipur. The MLA made the appeal while extending monetary assistance to senior journalist of the Sangai Express Sapam Aruna of Swebam Lekai, who was injured in an unfortunate accident. During the infraction, the MLA expressed concerns over the hardships faced by journalists, especially in the backdrop of the ongoing unrest in Manipur. He highlighted that journalists are playing a vital role in spreading awareness and promoting peace, even while working tirelessly day and night. He emphasized that journalists must be encouraged and not intimidated, as they are the backbone of information. He continued that the news they bring is a source of knowledge and peace for the people. MLA Arun Kumar also appreciated the continued efforts of MLA Khomukcham Joykishan, who has been assisting journalists in times of need. He assured that he too would extend support to journalists during times of hardships and acknowledge their sacrifices in the face of adversity.
Support Ekoisu Parliament Sing, Senior Citizen Thing, Tanazari, Intellectual Sector Mission, Tanazari, the Kogi TV the case discussion to Buddha, Roxin Bayaba, Roxin Yamama, Roxin the Zanakoi Tanazari, Ekoi Mon Manajava, Emile Mama, Punjita, popular government to the Landaba, and Honazari and which my country.
And it's time for a short break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
Haksang Panatamgi Hairabadi, Iramda Masimakta de Leba, Kwaidagi Paraba Hospital Singi Manunda Ama Oriba, Babina Hospital Lazari.
Mapamasida, Tazabayarabamadi, Seliamna Changdana, Specialty Kunhen Badana Lying Bagi Kudong Chaba Pizari.
Pediatrics, Cardiology, Cosmetic Surgery Amadi, Specialty Makal Maka Kayada, Aikogi Specialist Singna, Marik Chumna, Kawai Haksang Yauna Lying Zari.
Aduna, State Wangmada Muk Karigi Chatlugani, Aikogi Manipur Dasu Hogikti, Awang Bataki, Healthcare Fanglabada.
Matam Mangan Biraganu, Sel Henatingan Biraganu, Aikogi Specialist Singdagi, Malemgi Apabataki Lying Patap Yumpam Oiba, Service Lobiu.
Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Akupamarol Gidamag, Babina Hospital, Saziwa Gel Road, Kabay Soy Imphal Istaleng Sinbirau.
Natraga, Aikogi phone number 6909 390666 call to Birau.
Welcome back, and in further news, Biramogol College Students Union Sombong has announced closure of the college from today, demanding appointment of an appropriate principal. The statement was made by General Secretary of Biramogol College Students Union Mukesh Mangang Namairakpam during a press conference held at Thangjing Hall, Manipur Press Club today. He further stated that the current principal O. Premila Chanu and IQAC coordinator S. Rajesh were banned from the college premises on June 23rd following allegations of bribery and corruption. Despite repeated appeals and assurances from the Directorate of Education to submit an inquiry report by June 30th, no action has been taken, leading to widespread dissatisfaction among the students. He continued that due to prolonged inaction and erosion of trust in the authorities, the union is left with no option but to shut down the college. He added that a memorandum has already been submitted to the Director of University and Higher Education demanding appointment of a qualified and appropriate principal by July 10th. The union also warned that around 3,000 students will intensify their agitation if the issue remains unresolved, adding that the Commissioner and Secretary of Education and Director of Higher Education should be held responsible for any unwanted consequences arising from the situation.
Housekeeper Tang Kuntra, Pawing Malinda, inquiry report Ama, Vegan Hybrid Tajabado, Numit Humni Helava Pawada, Vivek Tavana, BMC Studio, Union Makatagi, Hadaba Manshula for the gay. Likely Bazulagi Tang, Tara Pawing Manunda, Matic Chaba, regular principal, Ama Susoy Soitana, Habit Arma, Education Department Bo, and a putting things in the Poina, Amadi, Biam Koleski, Administration Gi, you must see Yamna Mapu Pandabamda. Later, Loinana, Mashi, Friday, July Gitang, Mari, Dagi Hauduna, Matic Chava regular principal Ama, Lakti Hauba, BMC Student Union, College Kingdom Jare, Mashigi Makata, Tolopa, Papataki Tapumba, University and Higher Education, and Commissioner Pudavani.
District Administration team led by Deputy Commissioner Pujai Langbam conducted an inspection of several farming areas in Bishnupur district today. The visit aimed to assess agricultural zones reportedly affected by intimidation, hindering normal farming activities. The team visited Terakongsangbi, Sunusipai and Fubala villages where they interacted with farmers and took stock of the current situation. DC Pujai Langbam assured the farmers that district administration would extend all possible support to help them resume cultivation at the earliest. As part of the visit, the team also participated in tree plantation program held at various local school campuses in connection with 76th Van Mahotsav organized by the District Forest Division. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Imphal West organized a day-long farmers training program and distribution of farm inputs under Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana RKVY at Kombere Hall of Imphal West DC Complex, Lamphel Park today. ADC of Imphal West Kasham Jadumani, Headquarter Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Khairakpam Lenin, District Officer of Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Imphal West Ashem Sunita graced the function. Speaking on the sidelines of the function, AAO of Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Imphal West Haishnam Paras said the training gave focus on exotic fruits like dragon fruit, avocado. Farmers were provided with saplings and organic fertilizers. Farmers can avail the seed or saplings from Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation for free by issuing an application letter. A total of 54 farmers attended the training.
Dragon fruit tanning ba farmer mayamama dile kamaina thani ko ni haibase my technical knowledge kitang chang bhai tare technical knowledge kar yaw dragadi adu mayam na ubirang ani dragon fruit thabase koi wall da kari napsan na pangta thajan sudum yawi dana ko adu oidana ba in a scientific way da scientific manner da proper spacing maintain tawraga kamaina tawdana magi supporting pillar na chingba yung dana khotana karamba matamda pruning tawni magi maximum production kamaina potokani haibagi matang sida oina focus tawraga pangthok training program amani nauna thaning ba singidi akoida adum application thajan birakoi yai fruit plant se akoi pa me hairagadi akoida hujike haijar reverse scheme MIDH scheme si makha da provide tawjadoini.
Hyanglam Constituency's Congress Party PCC member Dr. Jiten has stressed on the need to conserve forest areas in hill districts in order to prevent flash flood and other natural calamities. Dr. Jiten was speaking on the sideline of launching a tree plantation campaign at Mondum Mahadeva temple today. Speaking further, Dr. Jiten expressed concerns on mass deforestation in hilly region of the state, which resulted to loss of water springs that feed water to major rivers and streams in Manipur. Longmai Baptist Churches Council RBCC Longmai Zone held a grand dedication and inauguration ceremony for its newly constructed multi-purpose building at Khumji 3 village in None district. The program began with unveiling and inauguration of the building's monolith by General Secretary of RBCC Reverend Dr. Rathai Ryamai, followed by special dedicatory chorus presented by the Longmai Baptist Church Choir. The event was moderated by Pastor of Longmai 2 Baptist Church, Posinglung Kamai. In his welcome address, convener of the program committee, Reverend Gaipunlung Gonmai, greeted attendees, while chairman of the building committee, Akhauk Dangmai, delivered a detailed account of the construction process. A major highlight of the event was heartfelt recognition of late S.K. Tuangjang Nang, who donated 2 acres of land free of cost for the project. His son S.K. Pogongrai, chairman of Khumji 3 village, warmly welcomed dignitaries and expressed gratitude on behalf of the family. Guest speakers and dignitaries praised the benevolent contributions of the late Tuangjang Nang's family, noting not only their land donation but also their substantial financial support towards the building and the day's ceremony. In a dazzling display of grace and tradition, Konjangbam Pushpa stole the limelight with her captivating solo dance performance earlier today, marking the 8th day of the ongoing 9-day Rathayatra Festival Mela at Iboyama Sumanglila Shanglen. The festival, which began on the 27th of last month, saw a packed audience mesmerized by Pushpa's artistry and refined technique. A degree holder in dance and music from Manipur University, Pushpa has been nurtured in the art form since a very young age. She was trained under the guidance of the late Suraisam Biramangol, popularly known as B.M. Mekola, and the late Lata Thaunojam, both revered figures in the field of classical dance. Over the years, Pushpa has represented Manipur with distinction across the country, showcasing her talent at prestigious platforms such as the Oktair Festival, National Folk Festival, Shilpgram Utsav, the Manipur International Symposium on Dance and Music, and the Excellent Performance Classical Solo Dance Festival. She has also made her mark at the 12th South Asian Universities Festival and the 33rd Manipur University Inter-College Youth Festival. A B high-grade artist of Doordarshan Kendra Imphal, Pushpa has also featured in the acclaimed ballet Prakatrigi Tingthakol or Lemons of Nature. Currently, Konjangbam Pushpa continues to hone her craft as an artist at the Lianda Folk and Classical Academy under the mentorship of Aribam Rajeshwari Devi. Her performance today not only celebrated the rich cultural legacy of Manipur, but also stood as a testament to her unwavering dedication to the classical arts. Forest Beat Office Irilbung High School and Chingtam Social Workers Union jointly conducted a tree plantation program at Irilbung today. The program was organized as part of 76th Van Mahotsav 2025 with the aim to create awareness on importance of environment conservation. A total of 100 saplings were planted at various locations including the Irilbung High School ground. Lamyanbai Irawat Memorial Integrated Trust Manipur has appealed to the general public to extend monetary assistance to activist Maliam Thongam, who will be appearing at a court in New Delhi on August 23rd in connection to charge sheet filed by Delhi police for carrying out agitations in national capital last year. Maliam Thongam was charged under section 144 for carrying out agitation highlighting the ongoing violent crisis in Manipur. Lamyanbai Irawat Memorial Integrated Trust has appealed to the general public to support Maliam Thongam in attending the court hearing. Limit has also provided contact number 93669 18997 to provide assistance to the activist. Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited MSPDCL has announced scheduled power shutdown for areas under Eastern 1 feeder from Urimbam substation on July 4th and 5th between 10:30 am and 1:30 pm. According to notification issued by manager of Takyal subdivision IED2, power interruption is necessary to facilitate dismantling of old and unused electric poles at Patsoi and Langjing. The affected areas during the shutdown will include Yurembam, Patsoi, Langjing Achouba, Takiel, Haino Bok, Moirang Hanuba, Tobungkhok and other surrounding localities. The MSPDCL has assured that power supply will be restored immediately after the completion of the dismantling work. The department has regretted the inconvenience caused and appealed to the public for cooperation during the maintenance period. In a proud moment for the state, Ningthokjam Ajit of Khangabok, Khulakpam Mamanglekai in Thopal district has been selected as Deputy Director of Employment in the Directorate of General of Employment under the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India. The selection was made through the highly competitive UPSC recruitment process. Ningthokjam Ajit is currently serving as a Research Officer Planning at the Northeastern Council NEC Shillong. He had earlier served as Economics Officer in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. An alumnus of DM College of Arts and Manipur University, he holds an MA and Imphal in Economics. Lovely Professional University LPU has opened a permanent outreach center in Guwahati in a move aimed at strengthening ties with student community in Northeast India. The center, located at Ambari opposite Rabindra Bhavan, will offer free counseling, entrance test support and admission guidance to aspiring students throughout the year. The 1,200 square feet center is the university's first permanent facility in the region. Earlier, LPU held temporary camps across various northeastern states. Now, this new hub aims to strengthen communication and provide continuous support to students seeking admission to LPU's main campus in Punjab. Each year, over 1,000 students from Northeast join LPU. This center gives them direct access to free counseling and real-time information. Students from Northeast pursue a wide range of courses at LPU, from engineering to agriculture, and enjoy supportive community with many peers and alumni from their home states. And in sports, Manipur Amateur Boxing Association MABA has officially announced rescheduling of the upcoming State Level Boxing Championship 2025, which was originally set to be held from June 17th to 22nd. Secretary General of Manipur Amateur Boxing Association PH Dhanajit has issued a notification stating that the championship will now take place from July 21st to 27th at Kumalampak Boxing Arena, Imphal. The event will include competitions across all categories from sub-junior to elite. The notification added that in conjunction with the championship, MABA will also conduct 5-day referee and judges training course to strengthen officiating standards in sports. Interested candidates are required to register on or before July 16th, 2025 with a valid MABA boxer registration number being mandatory for participation. District associations are requested to submit team entries, individual names and boxer fees either online or as hard copies by the deadline of July 16, 2025. The prospectus for the championship and training course can be downloaded from the official website of MABA. The notification further stated that for more information, interested parties may contact the association at 9774 686106. And in today's weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Lamphel, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 30.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 23.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 92% in the morning and 56% in the evening. And that is all we have in this bulletin. But before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. Centre and state governments collaborate on comprehensive 3-phase plan to facilitate safe return of internally displaced persons to their homes, asserts Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar. Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar says there is expectation of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Manipur, but not yet confirmed. Combined security forces recover significant cache of arms, ammunition and explosives during search operations across hill districts of Manipur. Ancient artifacts discovered at Sangayumpham near Chinkai Pukri inside Kangla Fort during excavation carried out by Manipur State Archaeology Department. And Institute of Cooperative Management Imphal organizes walkathon celebrating International Cooperative Year 2025, promoting inclusive development through cooperative movements. And before we close, a gentle reminder, COVID-19 is around. Wear your masks, wash your hands frequently, maintain safe distance and get vaccinated. Dear viewers, don't go anywhere. Gentle Kumanthe, my colleague, is up next presenting you Primetime Manipuri News. Stay tuned.